Hello and welcome. Let us see this question that came in the year 2022 and is related to the topic environmental legislation. The question is, consider the following statements. First statement is, 36% of India's districts are classified as overexploited or critical by the Central Groundwater Authority. Second statement, CGWA, that is Central Groundwater Authority, was formed under the Environment Protection Act of 1986. Third statement, India has the largest area under groundwater irrigation in the world. First of all, let us see the assessment that was done by State Groundwater Boards and Central Groundwater Board. Now, this Central Groundwater Board is under Ministry of Jal Shakti and was constituted in the year 1970. So, this does not form part of Environment Protection Act of 1986. They assessed 5,723 assessment units in various districts, and they gave this criteria, they gave this data that 71% of the assessment units were in safe limits, semi-critical limits were 10%, 4% had critical, and 15% had overexploited units. So if we add both critical and overexploited units, it comes down to 19%. And this report was prepared by NeenvIAS, and State Groundwater Boards and Central Groundwater Board, they did the assessment. Also, as far as groundwater irrigation is concerned, then India is first ranked because 39 million hectares of area that forms 67% of total irrigated area is done by groundwater irrigation. As far as China is concerned, then 19 million hectares is done by groundwater irrigation, and in USA 17 million hectares is done by groundwater irrigation. Now in India, around 46% of the total cropped area is irrigated. 46% of total cropped area is irrigated, whereas in China 40 to 41% is irrigated. This irrigation can be done by 3-4 ways, like drip irrigation, groundwater irrigation, tube well irrigation. Groundwater or tube well irrigation is basically similar. Canal irrigation, river irrigation. So basically external water or excess water is provided as far as irrigation is concerned. So 46% of total cropped area of India is irrigated, whereas in China 40 to 41% of total cropped area is irrigated. 40 to 41%. Out of this total cropped area, 67% of the irrigated area, out of this total irrigated area, 67% is irrigated by groundwater in India. 67% of total irrigated area is 39 million hectares, whereas total cropped area of India is around 1.6 million hectares. Sorry, 1.6 million square kilometers, not hectares, square kilometers. If we see the question again, then first 36% of India's districts are classified as overexploited or critical. This is wrong because this was 19%, 15% overexploited, 4% critical, and this assessment was done by State Groundwater Boards and Central Groundwater Board. Second, Central Groundwater Authority was formed under Environment Protection Act. This statement is correct. And third statement, that India has the largest area under groundwater irrigation in the world. This statement is also correct, as India has 39 million hectare, whereas China has 19 million hectare under groundwater irrigation, and USA, which is placed third, has 17 million hectare. So our answer for this question will be B, 2 and 3. If we see second statement that CGWA was formed under the Environment Protection Act 1986, this was asked in the year 2020. Similar nature question was there in 2022 as well. Which of the following has been constituted under the Environment Protection Act 1986? So our answer for this question will be C, Central Groundwater Authority, CGWA. This is under Environment Protection Act 1986. Thank you.